Hi YouTube, hi VOD watchers. Welcome to day 2 of playing 2 rando games at the same time with not 2 people but just me. No 2, just a regular like Kira Queen shirt. From JoJo's. Part 2, no, part 4. I guess part 2 times 2. Anyway, hello. We're in day 2. So we're continuing the run. Um So please, if you haven't, go check out part 1 for this to make sense. There's 2 players, both are me. One is Alados5, the other one is AI with a capital I to make it look like an L. Alados5. Um, and we're actually starting today with that one because we got Joba and we got both the helipack and the thruster pack for this. Sorry about the finger. Um, for this player. Reminder, yesterday was fully packless. And I did so many things out of logic, like after some time, because like I started being like, okay, I'll try to do things in logic, it'll be fine. But then I realized with such low progression balancing, I kind of shot myself in the foot there because it's not just getting stuck in general, it's getting BK'd in the sense that like if this was a multi-world, both players really have they're ping-ponging a lot. Like it's I player one gives a planet to player two, and that planet player two can only do one thing, and that thing gives a thing to player one, and so like it's very ping-ponging between the two save files to progress. Because they're both at progression balancing 10, which I think is like when they calculate the spheres, it makes sure that the other player has like 10% of um the available checks or something like that. I don't remember. But it's like a very low balancing, and it makes people get stuck more. In again, in an actual multi-world with 2 players, that would mean that both of them have to play pretty much in parallel at the same time, and like they get they keep complementing each other. Now that I have to do everything on my own, it means that I need to switch between 2 emulator instances and 2 clients and so on, which is the most bothersome part. So it's the part that I want to do the least. So once it was very clear that I had to switch a lot, I started doing things out of logic to avoid having to switch that much. Um, so yeah, that's pretty much it. We did like we have several planets completely done in both save files. But the one we're starting with today, even though it has both packs now, so hopefully we get some more stuff done. For example, Jova is fully completable now because we also have the levitator. That one is oh my god, yeah. Thank you for the 125. Um, this one is at 30 to 40% according to the progress bar, and the other one is like barely over 50%. So like hopefully like I said that we might try to go for all checks. We'll see. We'll see if we can do that, if I'm just tired and we get Yeetle on both save files, or I get to Yeetle very quickly on one and I'm like, okay, done with that one and then let's do the other one. We'll see. We'll really see. Um, um, but yeah, we were saying that the Ayalos 5, the AI Ayalos 5, one is like my evil twin brother, my evil digital twin brother. um, Yesterday. So yeah, we'll start. We're actually starting with that. So without further ado, we have the correct memory card because also I apparently ran out of space on this memory card, so I have to swap to a new one. um, but yeah, we're here in Endako, but we have to go to Joba because I don't think we can do anything. Well, yeah, there we are. Technically, yeah, there's a helipack and a thruster pack. So with both packs, actually, now that we're in Endako, on a platinum bolt and bolts. Okay. Being an Endako, the only thing that we have left is actually the Crane Platinum Bolt that requires the electrolyzer. So I might do that. We can play with the turrets, and we can get there with first person mode wrench climb. So I might actually do that, and also let me bring the microphone closer. And let me check. It looks fine. It looks good. But just as a double check before actually starting. Yes, this is correct. Okay. Um. So yeah, I mean, let's just go for it. Let me not forget about the timer, and we can go. So again, the first thing we'll do is just cheat. If I remember correctly, on the other save file, we have way more health, that's for sure. And we did get to 1,000,000 bolts, which is very exciting. Also, well, actually, I think I want the helipad. Sure. I almost had another, I don't know where I am. Oh, I'm dead. Moment, not gonna lie. Okay, at least I can glide. So we have this nano boost, because clipping there is really easy. Clipping here is also pretty easy. I think... Well, I mean, I clipped really easily, it's just like... I didn't control the clip. Hello? I do have the... What? Did it not... Okay. Okay. Hmm. Goddamn. Come on. Okay, I'm out. Okay, so... From here, what I'll do... Okay, I don't know why that pauses the capture. I just save file, like, save state. Yeah, okay. Good thing I did. I just wanna... Okay. So I'm pretty sure what you have to do... Is... No! Fuck. Sorry, I didn't see, but I pressed the... I pressed the save state instead of the load save state button. So yeah, that's great. That's amazing. Stepperoni. Hello? The fuck? Okay. Alright, Chief. Oh. Alright. Brother. Come on. Let's see the view here. Okay. Now save state. There we go. Easy. I was pretty sure it was just... And I'm pretty sure it's not as easy as just... Yeah, no. Nope. Hmm. I mean, probably that wrench Hyperstrike was too late, but... That's interesting. Hmm. I don't fully get it, because I'm pretty sure that I did get it before. And I'm just like... fucking up incredibly. Hopefully it's not the shield, because that would be bad. And obviously I can just go and get the electrolyzer later, but... Sure, yeah, that's exactly what I wanted. Whoa! What? Did I get a grounded state there? Oh, okay. Like... Not sure, like... I'm not sure why I did, honestly. I'm pretty sure I did do it. Was I more like towards the side or... Oh my god, come on. Two of them? My brother in Christ. Why am I range swinging and not hyper striking though? Like, that's my question. Like, I'm pretty sure I have to get to, like, past the thick ass. Why am I Okay, if I can range swing, I can flip, right? What? What? Hold up. If I can range swing, I can also high jump again. It's fine. The thing was absolutely useless. We're fine. Okay. Let's do Joel. But in that case, it's done now, so that's cool. Let's do Joel. And let's switch to the... Oh, we also got the Dynamo. That's the other cool one. We could do everything in Joel, so we can start with the races. We have the box breaker in this one. We have 2 new items on the shop. I don't care. Nice. God damn. God damn. Just the ×9. We can actually do this like this, which is the funny way of doing it. There we go. Can you shut that? Whoops. More like it. Okay. We haven't gotten Barlow at all. So I guess this is the second race. Out of 4. We're doing pretty well on ship missions, I think. I'm not sure if we're missing any. Oh, come on. If we're missing any, misses something else. Okay. Actually, I have like 3 bikers that are pretty close. And I did not do that with any level of competence. It wasn't low, it was non-existent. Okay, okay. We're still winning, it's just pathetic display of skill or lack thereof. Fuck. As I was saying. Yeah, so hopefully we're done with this today. I'm still pretty much as sleepy as I was yesterday. It's not that I have to wake up early and fucking die, but I still did not sleep as much as I would have liked. Thankfully I'm not on call or anything. I'm not on call until next year now, so love that. Actually, like, next week is my last week of work for the rest of the year, so I'm so excited for December. Oh, we're done. I don't know why I thought there was another lap. Damn. No tag, let's go. Not that. Not that. That. As for streams, obviously, like, I want to do more challenge runs for sure. Tabora of this one. Perfect. Love me some of that. I'm dreading doing Rack 1 wrench. Really? Rack 1 wrench only. Only because of drag. Like, I don't think Ranchone is hard at all until Visible, interesting. Until the final boss. Like, that's literally the only reason. Well. We also got the bouncer, so... Yes, I'll use the chopper so much. Totally. Nice. Perfect. Okay. Okay. These two can be just shielded. Oh. Look at that one. Two. Okay. Perfect. Well, good thing I got the checkpoint. I think... I don't. You know, like, I think therefore I am, but... I died. Okay. Bitch. Okay. What was I even thinking? Like, I think I did Joba on the other save file, like, fully. Thank you. And I didn't have the dynamo, so yeah, no, not fully, because I didn't have the levitator, but I did it. Did it? I did this, and I just climbed the wall, so I guess I did it. The other thing is, I'm pretty sure the taxi doesn't actually save, and if I go back to the other Joba now, I won't have a taxi to the Shady Salesman, even though I haven't gotten whatever. Well, no, I think what... Maybe I would have it now, because I don't actually have the levitator. But as soon as I go back to Joba with the levitator, that taxi is probably gone. I'm not sure. That's not... That's probably a good idea. Ow. Okay. And there's so many... So few, sorry. Of... Damn, when they don't open the doors. I mean, there's just a beast in here, right? Yeah. Wake up the beast inside. And here. Yeah. Interesting. Okay. Next check is going to be... E.
Stand on the levitator
Arnos for my other self. Yay, clank level. Let's go. Good thing we did one yesterday, because, oh my god. That's kind of cool. Have my other levitator there. It's almost what Chaika said yesterday, like having my other, like, the vanilla item, but for the other player. You. Oh. Nope. I mean, no, no. Wow. Such a difficult challenge. Combos. Can't suck you, can't attract you. Oh, the bouncer is almost upgraded. Hold up. Yeah, that could work. Not quite. Not quite. Oh yeah, for the blade balls. Bro. Nice. Come on, not you. On the verge. What was it? No tech. And Snivelak also for my other self. Okay. That's cool, that's cool. Oh, fuck you. What? Pretty sure this is the last check in this planet. And we do have the infiltrator, so we'll go out the vanilla way. Guys, we have 700,000. Maybe we have to do some other challenges to farm. What was that? What was that? Let's not look at the client. Oh, it was Snivelak. I knew that. I'm an idiot. I also knew that. Use the infiltrator, please. Okay. Okay, so technically we've already unlocked, like, well, Notax for my other self, Snivelak for my other self, and Joba for my other self. Because the remaining checks was the arena, so we needed the platinum right before the arena and the 2 arena checks, and those 2 needed the levitator. Technically, I don't have the dynamo on that save file yet, so I can say those checks are in logic, but they're obtainable. But I guess we'll see if we get the other dynamo before changing save files. So, let's get to no tech, because no tech. Yo, but ninja. Did I miss the whoop? I didn't hear the whoop, the text to speech whoop, but whoop whoop. Thanks so much for the resub. Thank you so much for being here 3 months. This one was not a dare or anything. You're just wanting to do that. Paying too, not even stealing money from Jeff Bezos. Well, Well, enjoy your icon being an actual A now. Oh, okay. Well, that unlocks things for my other stuff. What is this stream? Oh boy. Title is confusing. Is it? It's running. Oh, I didn't buy ammo. Hold on. Running two instances of the Rack 2 Rando at the same time by myself. So it's Rack 2 by 2. Rack 2 times 2. Day 2. No 2 2. Hope that helps. Yeah, shield is almost blue. What was the update even? Like, to be fair, I did forget to check. um, but yeah, it wasn't the release one, right? Like, yes, but that's also in beta still. Like, not that I would mind just going for it, and I'm kind of interested in that one because the Rack one random, like the official version, is really like the worst one of the three, I want to say. Um, and, and it's like 90% because of the crashes. Um, I would say some of it is like depending on like the random mod, depending on the multiplayer mod, that's annoying. Like it adds a layer of complexity to something that should be straightforward, and it also adds a layer of dependency to a completely separate mod from a completely separate dev. Um, wow. Okay, that's good. We send both hacking devices to my other self. Um, yes, for sure. And gold weapons being progressive is really, really cool. I love progressive checks like that. I was saying yesterday, I hope all three rack. Well, first of all, I would really love for rack 1 to be on PS2. It would be so much easier, like not depending on the Ratchet multiplayer mod. All of them being on PCSX2. Um, it just feels right. But I know it's not the case, so we work with what we have. Um, so I kind of wish that all three rack randos got aligned, as in I forgot you cannot ground pound cancel on this one. How did I do this last time? I know I skipped this. Did I do it on the inside? Like, it's probably the easiest, right? Flushed. Yeah, definitely the easiest. um, but yeah, aligning the three randos. Like, for example, Rack 1 has a teleport to ship, which is way better than teleport to ship shack here. Because it removes an unnecessary loading screen. Because you never want to go, well, almost never want to go to the ship shack. You almost always just want to go to the ship to go to a specific planet. So just teleporting to the ship would be great. Like, again, this game has something that Rack 1 doesn't have to deal with, which is, I don't know, 2 being like a prison planet where you don't have the ship until the end, and teleporting to the ship wouldn't really work because it would skip the entire level. So yeah, it would be like teleport to the start of the level instead. Um, but that's fine. I wish it had that. Okay. And I also wish this one had, you know, all the milestone um things, or all the things that were listed for the next milestone, whenever the dev has time to get to those. Those are really dope, like skill points, like the both slim cognitive shops. Um, I don't know what else, but pack. Let's fucking go. Completely out of logic, by the way. Like, obviously, we skipped the Terminator room. So this was meant to be way later in the run, which is insane, because all of yesterday was packless. Um, um, oh. Yeah. Use it, get it. Another one. But yeah, all arena challenges. You know, everything that Rack 3 has, basically. Whoops. And everything listed on the next milestone for Rack 2 already. So, sorry, the other way around. Everything already listed for the Rack 2 update, and also things that Rack 3, whoops, already has, like, okay, we're good. Whoops. Like health upgrades being checked, not just nano boosts. Nice. Finally, can we go to Mac? Yes, we can go back to Mactar. Let's fucking go. And we completed no tech. But weapon upgrades being progressive, that would be really, really cool in this game. Like, upgrade the bouncer to the heavy bouncer, get, you know, a platinum bolt, I don't know. But, you know, get the platinum bolt and actually upgrade, like, get a progressive check for a weapon. Like, if you don't have the bouncer, get the bouncer. If you already have the bouncer, get the bouncer, the heavy bouncer, or the mega, or the ultra. That'd be really nice. And clean that up. Actually, I kind of should have gone to Tabora to unlock the two items from the vendor, but it's fine. We'll do a jamming array. And we'll also, like, hopefully get this done. Or, like, upgrade it. Hopefully. And the shield is almost on, too. You. Granted. Huh? No, okay. I was like, if you can long jump with this, can you charge with that? But no, you just bonk on the thing. Come on, buddy, I ain't got all day. Oh, finally. Okay. Okay, thank you. It's interesting how the game does that, but... Fuck. Fuck, fuck, fuck. No. Might be a first time ever. Maybe not, because I think I have failed this as a kid, but... Bruh. Also, Bun Bun, I don't know if you saw, but Team Cherry made it, like, gave an interview. And at the start, it was like, you know, congratulations for being nominated to Game of the Year, whatever. And they said that they were not gonna go because they're Australian. And they were like, I think we're safe. We're not gonna win. So it was kind of funny.
To disable the jamming array, destroy
Stop the music. Oh. Okay.
Expose transmitters with the bolt crank. Press square to attach your wrench, then walk around the platform. For a map, press select or R3.
I hate how this is like hard-coded to not attach while there's enemies nearby. Like, what the fuck, dude? Let me just at least try it. Especially if I have the shield. Let me just do it while they get zapped with my love. I mean, come on. You can do it. 360 for the fans. Ding. Okay. Hell yeah. Blah. Oh. So much for the blah. Sacre bleu. Okay. Over it. No. Over it. First, that's not it. Over it. 360 for the fans. Okay. Yippee! Yay, motherfucker. Good work, my boy. Oh. Okay. Well, at least that's Smackter done. Whoops. What else do we got? We don't have the gravity boots, so we still cannot do that. Tendo is fully done, yeah. We've done Arnos, we did that yesterday, yes. And Daco, I did complete it, yes. Siberius is completed, Joba is now completed, Notak is completed. Yeah, we're over 50% now for this one too, that's really cool. So the only one that we can do or even we can go to, is Tabora. So, if... Well, there's 2 checks already, like, right away on the weapons. Oh my god. I'll just get them, because, like... To remove clutter. But... So I don't have, like, the green bit on the tracker, basically. Because the Zodiac is out of logic, obviously. Obviously, because yesterday we saw that it was on the vanilla check, and I think I said that I did exclude very expensive items, so Rhino is also at the Rhino. Oh, Rhino! It's 2. Whoops. Warm feet Ratchet. Okay. More bolts. Like it because we're getting closer to 1,000,000. But we don't have Barlow, so who cares? Also, like... No, this... I send the statuette to my other save file. I guess I'll go back to Tendo and just get the... It was like a nano boost or a platinum bolt or something. It was junk. Shit. Why did I think that I would just automatically get that equipped? Thank you, enemy, for stopping me. I just wanted to long jump. Okay. It's fine, we're here already. And also, like... I could have just done this. Don't crash, don't crash, don't crash. Bruh. Thanks so many bolts to my real self. Okay. Yes. Cool, cool, cool. Oh, okay. I was like, I'm definitely gonna do like everything here, but
This weapon has a lock-on mod. Hold both L2
nice.
and R2 to lock on to enemies.
But the tracker still said like half green, half red, and I was like, what's in logic? Well, the bolt. Oh my fucking god. Okay. Well. Nice. Very nice, very nice. Actually, I should probably already, well. That's already 9. I was gonna say, I should probably, well, that's 1,000,000. Also, I love how the coma shows up before the bolts get added. Like, yeah, it's gonna add up to over 1,000,000. Yeah, it's actually exactly where I was going. All right. Okay, so Tabora now shows up as red, but obviously will have something to say about it. Textures.
Yeah. You can.
That's not a check. That's just repairing the ship for. Like, and that's it. Yeah. 4,000. Whoops. I love how all of this is out of logic, but it's like it doesn't even take like speed tech or anything. It's just like jump at the right spot kind of quickly. Ooh, our very own damsel. I do so like that. I don't know if you can. Let's see. No. Well, maybe you're fast enough, but I don't really want it. Like, obviously, this you're not gonna do casually without the. I do have packs. I forgot. I had to do this packlist yesterday, so that's why. Sure. Oh, and I don't have the glider on this save file. Well. Well, very well then, Pepper. Oh shit. Can I climb this wall? Whoops. What? Oh. That's kind of interesting. Do you think that's solid? Hold on. Ooh, pull up. It is. I might not get there, but... Oh shit. Oh, fuck. Oh, crap. Okay, hold up. Oh, thank you for that. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Oh, it was... Hi, John. Or Hamza. Thank you for the cube cam. I don't know why. I felt like there were several messages I hadn't read. Hmm. Fuck. Fuck. I mean, I know I can teleport to Ship Shack, but worth finding that. So, can you... Oops. I actually don't know if I'm going up at all, like... Okay. Oh god. Oh god. No, no, no. Fuck. Um SS. Oh god. Don't SS only sounds really bad. Hmm. I don't know. Because like I assume like no, 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 not again. Okay, I'll have to charge cancel there. Like with a proper mod, I'm sure everything is possible. With a Rackman like thing. Fuck you. Maybe, I mean, it might be the case that it is solid, but it's not steppable. Hello? Goodbye. My final hum on. Okay, fine, whatever. You win. What I was thinking is, I'm not, like, I guess the challenge could be like, you know, Ratchet and Clank, really, you only need to kill enemies in no valleys, period. Um, Without Pokey Skip, I guess you also have to do it in Pokey, but Pokey does have a sand mouse in one of the islands, right? So that should be no issue there. Um,
The mapper reveals secret
Shut
areas
up.
when your world
Do I have the Brian boots? Not even.
marked as green.
Okay. So that's one. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like most of the planets, you don't even have to kill anyone. So like you can just beat the game. Um, except in No Valleys, which does have a sand mouse right by the river. Um, and Pokey, which does have a sand mouse. If you don't do Pokey Skip again. Um, on one of the islands. So like the challenge should be absolutely doable. I guess the only one would be, is there a sand mouse in Paladin 2? Would be Dreg, is what I was gonna say. Um yeah. I mean, the the weapon only challenge is basically wrench only with extra steps. Um I guess it's pacifist with no pokey skip. Um yeah, no, that's cool. Um I love doing Rack 1 Pacifist. It was before the Poke Skip day, so it was a massacre in Poke. I think that's when I discovered, or around when I discovered, like, the the boat ride thing where no enemies spawn there, so like that reduced the reduced the the number of kills in Poke significantly, which was really cool. But even then, I think just Poke was like 60 enemies or something like that. For the guy to move, like, my man. But yeah, now that Poke Skip is a thing, I think, and that's what James did, right? Like, Rack 1 can be beaten just killing 2 enemies and Drek. And even Drek, you can skip him, so. If you do NG+. Also, I wonder, I don't know how the no gadgets run went. Now that you're having a part of it, might know. But yeah, I mean, they're skippable in New Game Plus too. I'm not so sure about any percent. There's probably a way to also get out of the turret and let the helis kill the planet faster in any percent too. But in New Game Plus, it's really easy. Well, not really easy. It's actually really hard to get to the ship with no visibility. But it's really easy to like start the trigger for that. But no, on the no gadgets run, do you know if there's a way to do? Because like he activates. True, yeah. He activates the goodies menu at the very start to get in level movies, right? And I, that's fine if you say like it's a no gadgets run in challenge mode. So in challenge runs, it's definitely possible because you can do like the boosted clank jumps and the hyper stacking. So do you know? Because I'm pretty sure any percent now, any percent rack one, um, does also do poke skip. So and does not have in level movies obviously because it's 20%. Like you cannot cheat like that. So orcs on one poke skip has to be doable without the extra boost, right? Like it might be harder, but it has to be doable. Um, Whoops. But I don't know, like, about Novales. He wants Novales. Not Novales, Oltanis. Because in Oltanis it did a lot of hyper stacking, and if I remember correctly, that was done with in-level movies because you don't have a PDA to flip or anything. So, do you know? And that was the question originally. Do you know? Do we have him know yet? Do you know if Oltanis is doable actual any percent, like without in-level movies? Because if so, that would be way more impressive. Like, right now, the no gadgets run is still kind of cheaty. Like, it's definitely doable New Game Plus, no question about that. And it's definitely doable with the goodies menu in any percent, which is, basically New Game Plus. Come on, man. Thank you. Gotcha. But yeah, it would be really, really cool to see, like, I think that's the third head nomadic card for the other one. Maybe not. But it would be really cool to see, like, a no gadgets one in pure, 20%. That's cool, that's cool. Is that your collab with them, like your official collaboration video? Or just asking for help now that you've had some contact? Oops. I feel like Ouya should be easier I mean, ugh, gotcha. Um, he did have it on his list of things to do, and I guess it does sound like. I mean, I've had way more contact with Nick, like Nick Asales, I'm one of his first subscribers and moderators since almost the start and everything, and like made basically half the features of the Discord. Um, and he can also like leave me on red like for a long time. So I think that's nothing personal, you know. Yeah. I also can leave. I mean, I think I've done it to you already. I'm sorry for that. I'm terrible. Because like sometimes I see a message, I'm like, oh, I want to like actually I need to invest some time into this, like to do a proper reply or something. So I'll do it later, and I never get to. It never gets to later. Um, yeah, well, I guess. Yeah, I guess technically it was like all of you collabed with James, but also like in a way it was a video of all of you together. Like honestly, that run is really like the hardest parts. Zam is explaining the tricks. Actually, the editing is really cool though. Like, I don't know um, if that was James alone, but it was a really nicely edited video, especially on Zam's parts. I think I'm over. I did not. I thought I was overshooting. Um, oh, because I never got past this tree, did I? Bruh. Um, no, yeah, that's cool, that's cool. Um, how did I do it last time? It was really easy. Did I just go higher up? Oh, I got much higher. So high, holy shit. Anyway. Whoops, 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 whoa, what? How the fuck? Oh wait, I have packs. I'm an idiot. I had to do this like this because I was packless like last time, but I can just like jump on the tree, right? Right? Fuck. I don't know which one of the branches is it. Um, this one. There we go. Hello, I know I can do it, but it would be really cool to have this activate for later. Goodbye. Um, oh shit. I'm an idiot. Well, time to do that again. Um, but yeah, it was really cool to see all of you together. Like, but it's really funny because like Zam and NG Plus have done like really interesting, like seemingly impossible challenge runs, like the no jumping, and the packless run. Those are incredible. Um, and honestly, Gadgetless is on par. But it's funny to see they also participated on that, you know. I don't know. What is bro doing? Okay, there we go. But anyway, about the sound mouse, that I've moved away from that point. I assume with an actual full mod, it might be possible. But with just Rackman, I think like if there's no sound mouse on the level, it might be. Ratchet, come on. Whoa! Shit, I fucked up. Also, I might be better with a back for this one. Because you should. It's not just. So, it's easy to move and manipulate mobs that are already present in the level. Ratchet. Ratchet. Like what I showed you in Florana, like moving enemies around and thank you. And moving platforms around, even like obstacles of the path of death. There we go. Jack and next turn.
Sorry.
No, I didn't. It was a platinum bolt. Okay. What else can we do? Nothing. We're BK'd. Your mom, damn. That would be Chiaki. I kind of want to try Tabora just to see if I can get to the bolt, cheating a bit. But if not, we'll have to. We're BK'd and we have to go to the other player. We're like at 60% or so on this one, so I'm excited. That would be Riley. I don't think Riley's your mom. Hold up. Hmm. Okay, that might be not that possible. Because that's where we get the levitator. The glider, sorry. Oh, Chag is driving. Okay. Hi, Riley, then. And this is the entire way around until here. So, I think our... Oh, come on. Our best bet is actually from this crossing, which is where we were before. So I could have... Not what I wanted. So yeah, with Ragman it's really easy to move around and then manipulate like mobs that are already in the level. Like crates, and so like some ideas that I've had is like removing all crates from the level or removing vendors under some conditions. Like that's kind of easy. It's just finding something that's actually interesting with that. But bringing not what I wanted for sure. Things that are not in a planet to that planet. I'm not sure how easy that would be with Fragman. Okay. So it's down there. Actually, let me get the checkpoint. There we go. Make sure. And it's not just bringing the model of the sand mouse, it's making the sand mouse like completely functional, you know? Okay, I didn't double jump. Okay, let me... What? No second wrench throw. One time only. Oh, is it because all of this... Whoa. Okay, I think I know why. Because all of that is slippery, so technically you don't get... Ah. Hmm. Hmm. You can't tiptoe in this game, can you? Whoops. Ooh, that's promising. Whoops. This is not. Oh, is this gonna be solid? No. Okay. Hold up a minute. Shit. Okay, never mind. It's fine. Let me save. Yes, 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 of course. And let's not that. Good game and go to the other save file. But yeah, it's not just bringing the model of the sand mouse, it's making it functional. As it would if it existed on that planet. So I don't think, at least I can do it. I don't think I can do it. So yeah, by the way, BRB. Because we have to close that. Oh. Also pause the timer. Alright, back. We're back with Alados 5 actually. Which is also at over 50% and at 1,000,000 multi-volts. Okay, and we can resume the timer. I did press pause. Yeah, the AI Alos 5, awful. That's my evil digital twin brother. We all hate him. Um. Do I have the glider? I do. Then why the fuck is Dobo red? Like, I guess. Oh, I don't have the dynamo, so whoops. I'm already out of logic doing this. Okay. Well, they make herring. Um. Okay, remember the bolt. I mean, not bad. Please don't crash, please don't crash, please don't crash, please don't crash. Good. Sometimes it just like, it doesn't really crash, it just stays with the black screen of death. I don't know under which conditions, but... Eh. I don't have the box breaker in this one. Okay. I also don't have the dynamo. But I think the dynamo is just for this and like a couple platforms at the end that we should be fine about. Nice. We do have this Ving shot, so... What do you mean 2.5 million? Wait. We literally just had 1 million. How many ball packs did I just get from my other self? Whoops. Holy cow. I mean, it's a bit cheating because it's an ultra bouncer shot, but... Just one. Okay. I think we should be good with this because there's this building here that... Just lets us do that. Actually, I just remember that I think the cutscene just put us right into... Oops. I forgot how to do this. Please be patient with me. There we go. I was already up here, but I wanted to make it harder for me. Flushed. Hate that guy. Also, I guess I should just get back up here the easy way. Hello. Okay. Nobody.
Thanks for less.
What? I wasn't thinking about it, but what do you mean that cutscene played going to double orbit? I guess the game detected that I... Fuck. The game detected that I fuck. 2003 AI. Wouldn't put it past Ratchet and Clank, to be honest. Anyway. What do you mean I didn't land on him? I'm sorry that it's loud as fuck. Oh. Bring it on. Okay. Sorry, a bit with my hands full here.
My ex-wife always told me I had a short temper. Now I'm really mad.
Jesus Christ, I got deleted there. Like, what are those helicopters doing? Okay.
I'll get you, Ratchet. If it's the last thing I know.
Is that you, Chuck? Why are you sorry? Bruh. Okay, but that does complete demo. It's the real Chike! Reject imitations. Embrace Chike. Let's go. Actually next week the stream. No, you're fine. Yes, I was gonna say, but no. Not actually. Not in actuality. Let's get the random junk from Todano, because why not? Next wheel. Yeah, next week's streams, I'm not super sure on Friday. Like, it really depends on how early do I have to wake up on Saturday. Um, there might be no stream, but Saturday I think should be fine. Because I don't have to wake up so early on Sunday. I was gonna say. Oh, true. Next week Tyke is here, but next week Tyke is here on Sunday, so it would be after the regular stream days. I don't discard extra streams or streams on, like, yeah, it was an attack boost. Very useful. And that's Tando. I don't discard like streams on other days because again, I'm gonna be off work until the end of the year. Don't cancel it. But yeah, the whole point was that you said real on real Chike and we'll be together starting next Sunday. So we'll definitely have some Alan Chike streams going. um, but then we'll be away. Noon of what day? 6th? 7th? I forgot. What hit me? Also, what do I have left in Indago? Oh, God. Basically everything on this path. Okay, cool. If you think I'm doing all those electrolyzers. You're quite mistaken. I'll do this. Oh, nice. Sunday or Monday? Okay, so 7th or 8th. That's streaming Sunday. But are you gonna stream the async or are you saying that maybe Monday because you'll be streaming Sunday, so you'll do something else? Okay, no. If it's Monday, that might... Oh, thank you for the hydrate. Gotcha. Yeah, we're gonna be out all day. Damn. Monday the 8th. But it's an async, so hopefully we don't BK everyone by now. Not playing for the first day or two, depending on how it starts, when it starts. But I don't know what to play or anything. Like, I feel like this async is very close to the previous sync, and that was very close to the previous async. So like, I need more variety of games. Yeah, no, that's fine. What if I just didn't care? Whoops. Yeah. Good call, not caring, honestly. Was not worth it. Come on, man. There we go. That's fine. But also, Chike, my friend is actually also coming on the 8th, not just on the 6th. Because apparently he won like free ticket. Like last year. Like he won it for the 2nd year in a row. Which
To glide, jump, then hold
raised
down.
eyebrow emoji, but yes. I have not told you I learned that
Triangle
today.
activated.
But last year I think I did tell you so. Yeah.
Bridgebot acquired. Use it to build bridges across gaps.
Here it is. Yeah, I mean a bit, but at the same time, go off like better him than someone I don't know, I guess.
lifter bot acquired. Use it to lift large blocks.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Works out perfectly. And yeah. Cool. Have to press the button. Platinum Bolt and Ball Pack.
To jump long distances. To glide over gaps.
Man.
Clank also comes.
Clank also comes? Damn. So advanced for a robot. Anyway, let's go to no tag. But yeah, he mentioned that he doesn't know who, because it's like a double ticket like last year. So I don't know who he's gonna come with, but or he doesn't know. Sure, why not? Wait, wasn't that during the size matters? Wasn't that the concussion? uh, gun only. Oh, in the Ratchet-ton? Okay, I thought it was the concussion gun only video because that also had. Um, oh, you re-put. Oh, I send the Terminator to my other self. Very useful when I've already done no tag and Tabora and everything, but um, it's like 2 apples tall. $35. Oh, no box breaker in this one. I think that's the most confusing one. Like, I don't keep track of which one does have a box breaker, so I just Hyper Strike and pray. Um. Whoa! Oh, the Rando always finds a way, dude. Ah, not bad. Okay. So technically this is all we can do in no tag, and in this case we don't have the dynamo, so it's not like, well... Sorry. Not covering my mouth or anything. Jesus Christ, so uncivilized. But actually, Bun Bun, one of the things we were planning for a stream with Chaik was Lego Star Wars, but the only one that's... So it would be like Lego Star Wars 2, because it's the one that is in PlayStation Classics catalog or whatever, like the one that um, that has new platinum trophies. Come on, man. It came. Wait. um. Ooh. Oh. Yeah, so it's um I was gonna say we're gonna negotiate, but no, that's in Lego Star Wars 1 because it's episode 1, chapter 1, negotiations. Um Oops. I hope you enjoy this texture. 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 Alright, man. Well, yeah, that should be fun. And then definitely like when if we get in the async, there's all that's true. Very useful too. But yeah, that's no tagged on. And honestly, this player, this save file, has a very good array of gray planets already. So we can go to Snivelak now, where I'm guessing it's half and half, because we can only get the, in logic, we can only get the starting. Oh, we do have the grind boots now. No, wait, we've always have had in this save file. I don't know. We don't have the dynamo, so the bolt is definitely not in logic. Do we need anything else to? Oh. Well, that's cool. I mean, we need the dynamo to go up there. I was gonna fuck. I was gonna fuck. Not on stream. I was gonna flip, but I felt like it was easier with whoops with first person mode. And also like obviously we don't have the dynamo again, so we're doing this the range climb way. The ping grind boots in your head. Lava gun from my digital twin. Oh, we already have hot piss here. Whoops. I went zap, zap, zap with my love. I mean shield. What? The one... The one what? The fruit? Like, why did she... What? Oh. What? Why are you speaking code? Oh, I see. That would be fine. What did you... How much did you say it was? 35? We can... I mean, if you'd be okay going half and half, that'd be funny. Or even, like, I'd pay for it fully, honestly, because, like... Oh, is it? I mean, I guess it's a funny concept, but
Use the
at the same
fling pads to
time...
get to distant locations.
It is buying from Chick-fil-A and not just food, so... I have a blue bouncer, we're so fine. Yeah, I know. On second thought.
Use the fling pads to get to distant locations.
Or you could shut the fuck up. What's bro doing? Okay, hold on. There we go. My god. Alright, well, viral time. I like not having to change immediately. I mean, we're doing so many things out of logic, but I'm pretty sure we do still have Joba, but... And I can do the arena there. But I still don't have the Dynamo. So definitely doing this first. Absolute gaming. Let's visit the lady who farts. Oh my goodness. Well, there's that. Oh. I don't mind. Wow. Alright. Actually, oh, it's pretty insane. I'm not gonna lie. Hey. We got the dynamo. We got. Oh my god, guys, we're in go mode for this save file. Yeedle is green. Not even cheating. Yeedle is fully in logic. That is absolute gaming. And that was a platinum bolt. You didn't see it. Hop on the Carters too, by the way. What? Still annoyed by that crash. Are you there, Crash? Well, skill issue on the first. Okay, we should just be missing the Terminator check and the bolt on the way to the Terminator. So I think what I'm gonna do is just range climb to the Terminator and go to the bolt. Whoops. And somehow that was not a crash. Oh. Nice. Oh yeah. Achoo.
Great racing, but
Brother. Okay. It works. Oh. The gravity boots. Well, Uzla is fully green now too. Oh. This is rather exciting because he's also made Aranos. Aranos 2 fully green, which Clank. So Joba is green, Yeedle is green, Uzla is green, Aranos is green, Barlow is green, but you know, just missing one thing. We're over 75% on. The only things that... are left, or the only planets that are left are Maktar, not a planet by the way, Damazon's Mall. Besides that, so pretty cool. If we get any of those coordinates, um, what time is it? Not even 1 a.m. Okay. We're good, we're good. I'll do some cleanup on Uzla, Joba, etc. I don't want to do the Clank section, dude. We could just win. So if I get any new coordinates on Uzla or Joba, or, well, I guess I should have said or here. So Barlow is done. Uzla should just be the swamp monster, so I think. No, wait, the shop. The whole store. I just got the dynamo. Look how early Uzla was. So yeah, definitely going to Uzla first. Because there's end of shop, monster, and platinum bolt. End of shop means that there's no teleporter anywhere, so. Okay. Let's go. Wait. I'm like, this is not the path. I'm sorry if you were screaming at me. I only realized because of the unbacktrackable Nessie rides. I was like, wait. I've come back from the shop on foot. This is not, well, I guess not unbacktrackable because I'm pretty sure there's one at the end. Like, I haven't had to do any of that ever, so obviously I'm on the wrong path. Oh.
The dynamo activates machinery. Press circle.
We're choosing Megacorp, where our customers come first.
Okay. Oops. Okay. I'm pretty sure this is already a checkpoint, right? No? We'll be fine. There we go. Hey buddy, what's shaking? Rude.
Shirt and shoes are required when shopping at Megacorp.
Ratchet.
Ugh. There's still one more thing. Okay, thank fuck. Because I got broken long jump, so. Okay. Well, at least Uzla's gray. Go to Joel.
Thank
Oh.
you for choosing Megacorp, where our customers come first.
Such a satisfying service. Joel. Joba has one check right at the very start, one check at the levitator tower, and 2 checks at the arena. So, at least that I can think of, because I was not checking.
Gravity boots will allow you to walk or jump on
I love how they specify or jump, where people coming from rack 1. Where the... Okay! Nice. Where the magnet boots did not allow you to jump. Why is that? Oh, because it's second visit, I suppose. Open, I was gonna say. I did get to the levitator, like the shady salesman and the bolt should already be covered. Yeah, like all this is open already. What I don't know is, will this go up? Yep. Okay. Oh, yeah, there is one guy. Alright. So let's see what's in here.
pad and press X to fly. Hold down X to gain altitude. The levitator stops functioning when the fuel meter is empty.
Ooh. Okay, that's an actually good check. Okay. So let's see what these two are. No. Whoops. Whoops. Okay. Shield only. But the easy kind, not the hollow shield only. Oh, here. Okay. What is this? Who knows? Ooh. For the decoy glove. I mean, sure, why not? But no, why not? Because it's useless, basically. But So true, so true. Yeah, I'm not gonna use the hover bomb on balls. Spiky ball, hairy balls against. Anyway, Bum bum bum. Bum bum. Okay, decoy glove. I mean, it's good for clipping. I went out without buying from the vendor.
Use the left analog stick to pick a path for the green circuit. Connect the circuit back to the start to open the lock.
Okay. So, current level, or beating the game. um, decisions. Honestly, even if we have to sit through several. Well, I mean, the clank level isn't that bad. Let's do that. Let's do R&C2. It's fine. I was gonna say I could go to Yeedle, do the either the outside or just like the bolt or the two bolts to see what they are, and then go to R&C2. But then I was gonna say, or I can go to R&C2. Just landing there will give me the weapons that are in the vendor, and then I can do Yeedle. Um. I'm gonna die here. No. Yes. Okay, let's try doing what we did yesterday. Actually, no. Because what I did yesterday, I fucked up on the very last. Still use the hammer on that guy. Okay. Yeah, and hammer again. In the meantime... Damn it! This was first try yesterday. I was so proud. Okay, fine. Whatever. Come here. Okay. Come here, bitch. Okay. I'm gonna try once. Shut up. I need to see where Clank's little feetsies are. Okay. I said once. Bruh. Yeah. Oh. The other one. Where's the... Okay. We thought so. Found thruster pack, yeah, I think that was already there. Oh well, I guess I knew what one of the checks was, because very expensive items is disabled. And I guess for a change, we can do this casually. Sister, spider. Alright. Check this out.
Hey, check this out. Another wrench.
Oh. Pretty insane. Oh, by the way, everybody dance now. Nice. Oh. Whoops. They're all not dead. They're not all dead. Okay.
So,
Random doorbell. No. Okay.
hey,
Sure. Oh boy. Yeah. Okay, yeah. I thought the music would change when coming in here, so that's why I didn't want to go further. Hmm. Oh, okay. Okay. Hmm. Actually, let me get this continue point. Um. Hmm. Bro. Okay. Pesco, pesco. Oh boy. Alright, we're good, we're good. Whoops! I love all this on a ship. Oh my. Whatever, whatever. We're going to Udall. Again, 3 planets that we don't have. Mactor, Damazon, Small. they could still be oh, and we have all the wait. Wait. I do have Damosel. I do have Damosel. Why does it say that I can't? Oh, the Terminator. Fuck that. I can't do Damosel. I was like, no. Yesterday I went to the turtle guy at the end of Damosel. What do you mean? Like, it was here, because I just did it again today here, so it was... Like, don't tell me I... I did it on the same save file again. No, no, no. Okay, we're good. We have all three parts of the Hypnomatic. Let's see what that is. It might be like the Mapper or the Lancer or the Shipinator, which is not gonna... Or the fucking Bolt. What was it? The Mapper.
Hypnomatic,
Yeah.
target a receiver bot and press circle to take the mapper. Reveals secret areas on your world map. The secret areas are marked as green.
Okay. So, correction. We're only missing 2 planets. Maktar, and Smolge. So I'm gonna go to Yeedle, get to the Protopets, see what the other 2 checks are. If they're coordinates, I'll go there, do everything I can, for sure. And if not, I think I'm beating the game and just changing to the other player to do everything we... do everything we can on the other save, like, without having to swap again. Well, that's... Okay, I hope someone clips that. If not, I'm gonna do that myself, because what?
This receiver bot can
Like, I've had,
robots.
like, some slowdown, some, like, weirdness going on at the end of that rail, for sure. But not that. Ow. Nope. Okay. Nice. Thanks. Okay. I hear... Well... Wait. Except, well... Actually... could have sworn. Okay, hold on. That was too quickly. That was too soon. I could have sworn you could just. Whoa, 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 whoa. Ah, that was so bad. Maybe you do need the hyper strike. I thought you could just like ledge grab with a. You know, a jump. The jump is required. Yeah. Okay. Cool. There we go. Indication. Bam bam. Oh, the M48. Did not realize. That was not. Anyway. Okay. We can get. Is that it? It's funny how, like, when you don't have the Rhino or, like, a very strong weapon, it feels like it lasts. Yeah. Feels like it lasts forever with, like, many, many waves of enemies. But then you get the Rhino and it's like. Oh, is that it? Okay. I thought maybe that was premature, but no. Premature release. Ninja jump. Okay. Let's see what this plan is. and if it's not new coordinates, I think I'm just releasing. With not a care in the world. Oh, sorry, just get it. You know the speed line. Yeah. Well, then Dubbo. That's cool. Whoops. Don't you think you're not gonna die? Is it? Okay. So it was coordinates, but it wasn't coordinates for this save. So I'm thinking like it's just Maktar. Maktar has well 2 in the jamming array, 1 on the way to the arena, and the arena, right? Yeah, exactly. 4 checks in Maktar. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 checks in small. No, wait, 5 checks in Maktar. Oh, in the photo booth. Yeah, the arena and after arena. Damn. Ditch Adobe and got Vegas Pro. Let's fucking. Oh, actually, yeah, I remember you mentioning. Well, someone mentioning in chat that Vegas Pro was like a one-time payment. For like not that many years of Adobe. I guess like Adobe's like the whole suite, right? Like you get After Effects as well as Photoshop as well as whatever the fuck the Premiere is. But yeah, I've also heard that DaVinci Resolve is like very good for like the free version of it is actually really serviceable. 23 a month. That's like 230, 276 a year. Wasn't the Vegas Pro like one time less than that already? Like less than a year? I thought it was like less than 2 or 3 years. 175 for a lifetime. Yeah, that's less than a year. Software as a service is an absolute scam. It's just a scam. Like it has no other name. Like, well, for whoever's selling it, it's just like stonks. But as a user, goodbye. So that was
You did it! It's okay. This is a real Mr. Fizzwitch.
yeah, real. Okay, that's one save file done. So that was okay, sending the Terminator, the Shipinator, the Lancer, Maktar, well, sorry. The other save file sent this save file, the Terminator, the Shipinator, the Lancer, Maktar, Mold. Okay, so they were there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 platinums, nanotech boost. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 bolt packs will be rich after the credits. And then I'm sending. No, sorry. I had for myself Plasma Coil Spider Bot and 1 bolt pack, another one. And then so that was 3 checks, and the other 7 are gravity boots. So the 7 I'm sending to the save file we're going to now are gravity boots, blitzgun, lancer, bolden, yeetle, and 2 bolt packs. Yeetle was in this save file's smog. So technically I'm kind of like maybe I rushed it a bit. Maybe I should have changed to the other one, gotten as much as possible.
What do you like to do for
Gotten as much as possible. Then done Mac turn small here and beaten the game. So it wasn't that much of a release because now I've released a lot of stuff. But swapping around is the most annoying bit of this. And like, it wasn't logic. I could beat the game. I was just there. There was just 2 planets left. Like, it's fine. I think it's fine. Now we do have Yeetle on the other save file. So I'll go check. I'll see like what other planets we have, and I'll do some cleanup before Yeetle, but yeah, it'll be just that, and maybe like getting all the checks, making sure that I have everything completed and grayed out, and then we'll beat the game again. So I mean, I guess if I did it right, like I could just skip this and rush through Yeetle and do a sub 7. That would be kind of cool. But I don't know. Let's.
All right, fellas, nice and tight now. So you tested this, right? Oh, wait, that's why I'm here. Oh, one more thing.
Tradition. Time warp.
Congratulations, you've maxed out Ratchet's health.
Alright. Plasma coil. Spiderbot. 5 plats. Nanotech boost. All what I was saying before. 9 ball packs. And yeah, everything else that I said. So. Oh my god, wait, how many? 18 million bolts. With 18 million bolts, we can say bye to this save file. Jesus Christ. And I'll pause the timer because I'm not including swapping times. And I'll BRB with our final. I think we're swapping from Alados 5 to AI Alados 5. AI Alados 5. One last time to beat the game on the other one. So, BRB. Alright, we're back. This one is at 70-something%. We have Green Uzla, Green Bolden, Green Barlow, Green Vendor, and then Grelvin, Dobo, and Snivlak are halfway, and Yido is actually also halfway. Like half green, half red. Because it looks like we do not have the grind boots or the glider or the third part of the Hypnomatic yet. So we'll see how that goes. For now, we should be able to load this save file. And Tabora is actually grayed out now. I guess whatever was the bolt here that we couldn't get, and I still cannot get because we don't have the glider, was for the other player. So let's hit load and let's resume the timer. So it looks like I can actually just win because victory against the Protopet is in logic. I kind of want to go to Barlow, see how, because that's a check fest. See what's in the shop, see what's in there, and if there's nothing like super interesting, I'll just do Yeetle again. Nice. That's a lot of checks we're receiving here. Maybe the shop I was gonna say, maybe the shop already has like some of the items. Taken. I think I'm just gonna beat it, dude. Fuck it. Can I do it in 4 minutes? Probably not. Do I have a decoy? No. I was thinking, do I want to like do a skip or do it casually? I'll do this first bit casually.
This receiver bot can hypnotize other robots. To hypnotize another robot, aim, then press circle.
Whoa. God damn it. Perfect. Yeah, I lost some time there. I don't know. I need to do the infiltrator. I don't think I can do it. In time. No! That was a perfect cycle there. Hold up. Come on, Ninja jump. Nice. No, 40 seconds. I need to do the electrolyzer. That's gonna take longer than 40 seconds. Not longer than 40 seconds, but I mean like the whole thing is gonna take longer than 40 seconds. Yeah, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 4, 3. Goodbye tank. 7 hours flat. And we're at the final boss. Okay, so given we're not doing it in under 7 hours. Let's check what else is in here. And I guess also, what time is it? It's 1:30. Oh, I don't have the grind boots. You need the grind wood for both bolts. Okay. Just because of that. I mean, I guess you're free, right, Chuck? Okay. But fuck it. 701. Could have been at 7 flat, but
So,
All right, fellas. Nice.
sorry, I got hasty there, but
So you tested this, right?
we've done Bolden,
That's why I'm here.
we've done Uzla.
Oh, one more thing.
We've done also, like, we've done Dobo. I guess the only one that I'm kind of sad about is Morg, because in both, yeah, we've done Damosel, we've done Maktar and the other one, we've done Uzla, even the Swan Monster. We did pretty much everything, like, at least once, except Smolg. Smolg was absolutely removed from the equation for both players. That's really interesting. And also we never got we did Felton on the other one. We didn't do Smolg. Anyhow. I think I mean okay, let's think about it. It was an interesting idea. I think like playing the same game twice, even liking Rakchu as much as I do, might be a bit too much. Because like, yeah, it's kind of fun because at some point you lose track of who has what and who's done what. So you really need to, but the tracker makes it so easy. Like you just change and you know what you have and you know what to do and you know what you're able to do. So I think like two of my mistakes, like to add to the confusion and to do like a proper version of this, same as I did 2 rack 2s or rack 2x2. Maybe I'll do rack 3x3 once there's a stable like none. Yeah, exactly. Um, um, a stable version that doesn't have check chains. Um, and you know everything is there. Like make sure to have a reduced set of checks. Like I don't know, without skill points, without nanotech, at past some point. I don't know, like depending on the options. And have 3 instances of rack 3, which is again, if I said what I said about rack 2, which I like more, but you know they're pretty similar. Um, but I think the important part about rack 3 is that you can skip Clank Hollow Star. Well, no, because it's PSX2, so I don't have Rackman. Shit. I don't want to do 3 Terror of Talos. 3 Let's Go Gamblings. Man. No, but yeah, one of the most important parts or like improvements would be not looking at the tracker. Like not knowing what I can do, not knowing what I have already done, like being actually on my own and for myself, like having to remember and keep track myself of all these things. Um, to make it more interesting, and then I would need to maybe like go back to planets and double check if I've done things and things like that. Um, in and that would take some time instead of like that would be more time maybe than what's been the least interesting part of this run, which is like swapping between the two. Um, and then the other thing is if there's at least 3 instances, I can name them very similarly. Um, like the lowercase l and capital I work pretty well with Rack 2. Um, so I'm thinking if it's the same for Rack 3, I think. I mean, it's kind of funny to do Rack 3 times 3, right? Rack 3 cubed. Um, whatever we call it. So if we do that, then like if we get an item for another save, it will be way harder to know which one of the two it is, and then I'll have to decide. Well, I'll load number 2, and then maybe like what the interesting things that I had were for number 3. So, you know, that would add more to the confusion. So I think like to do a proper version of this, it's at least have 3 instances with players called basically the same thing. Um, and do not look at an automatic tracker for this. So maybe I don't know. I don't know if I want to do it in rack 1 after the like another possibility is to do 2 and 2, like 2 rack 1s and 2 rack 2s or something like that. But in that case, if I'm playing rack 2 and I send another check, like send their plasma coil, or sorry, send the plasma coil to allows 5, it would be like, okay, I know it's the other rack 2, you know, because rack 1 checks would be different. If I do send while playing as player X, if I do send a rack 1 playing rack 2, I send a rack 1 check to someone else, then if those two names are very similar, I wouldn't know which one of the two it is. So that would be kind of the point. But I think, like, in my head, the interesting part of this one was making it harder to keep track and know who is who. And who we're sending checks to. So I realized the 2-player thing very early on, like as soon as we started, even without the tracker, because obviously if we're either like getting it or sending it to someone else, no matter their name. So maybe a good idea is if we do rack 3 times 3. First off, from the start, say any speed tech goes, any jumps in logic go, beating the game as soon as possible. Like, go mode means beating the seed. That's fine. Not pretending like we're gonna do Hundo for real. Like, just, okay. Expectations, what they should be. We're doing the same game 3 times, so like expect, you know, at least 3 streams or a couple weekends or something. That's for one. And then again, have at least 3 instances, so that would be rack 3 times 3, which would be funny. Name them like super similarly. I guess it wouldn't work with allows 5 and with a capital I, because now I need a third name. So it could be like a, you know, combination of L's and I's randomly distributed like into 3 combinations and just have that. To not know who we're set. Like, if we get an item for the current player, that's fine. But if we get it for someone else, to not know who of the two it is. And then absolutely prohibited to use, like, any kind of automatic tracker. Especially, like, one that I change to the current user. I guess the other thing would be I need to make sure that at least the names are typable, so I know, like, I don't know, one is one is like LL, the other one is II, and the other one is like LI or IL, you know? Even though, like, I guess 2 characters, if they're different, it would be easier to detect. So maybe I need to do, like, I don't know. Because all I can think of would be easily, like if it's, like, ILI or ILI or LIL, and then, like, the third one would have 2 of the same in a row, so you would see the difference. I don't know. Like, I guess the other solution is to have, like, 20 of them in a row, so you don't know. But then, like, I need to type... Wait, no, because... No, each client would connect automatically, and I would not use a tracker. Okay. Maybe that works. Like, I don't know, have, like, 10 Ls, like, allow this 5 but with 10 Ls, and in one, the... Like, it's either the 4th, 5th, or 6th L is an I. I'm not gonna count and see, like, how far into the, you know, different character is. I don't know. This was a interesting concept, and I wanted to try it. I like my other idea is, like, no, yeah, that would be like just have 3 instances, have them named, like, very similarly, and have no tracker, and just say that we're gonna go. And set progression balancing to 50 or so, because 10 was a mistake also, because it just meant that we had to ping pong so much between the 2 files. Because, like, yeah, it meant getting stuck all the time, which means, like, you need the other player to get you something, to get one check, and then give them something for them to get another check, and then that gives you something, to, you know. Um, and that means like swapping players, games, changing like running the other patch ISO and closing the tracker, which sure I shouldn't have open anyway, but you know. Maybe instead of rock, well, no, but it needs to be 3 instances. Like, what part of it was the 3 instances? Yeah, I think just not using the tracker would make it suck. Don't get me wrong. It would be I'll allow this 5. Oh, that's good. They're not. The L and the I are not together, so it's harder to know if they're different. I'll allow this 5, I'll allow this 5, or I allow this 5, or I allow this 5. Is that ayayados 5, ayalados 5, and alalados 5? Or is it different? Yeah. Alai, alal, and ayai in that order. Damn, the first one really feels like it's AI, and the last one really feels like it's AL. So let me. Dun, 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 dun. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I mean, in game it's not that different either from what I could say, so I could see, so. Whoop, what? But yeah, I think, and also being two, like it was, I don't know, like the whole problem with this is you need to play the same game 3 times, you know, like. Like back to back to back. And complete it. But yeah, I think there's nothing else I can say. I don't know if I'll even come back to this concept or not. Like maybe again, maybe with Ouya with 3, like we'll actually have something. Oh, sorry, my ears were so hurting. Something interesting going on and something that oh no, Rack 3, but it's 6 times. Oh. I mean, I guess Rack 3 and 2 and 1 could be written as Rack 3 times 2 times 1, so it would be Rack 3 factorial, yeah. No, I definitely want to do a random trifecta, that's for sure. The problem with that is that it doesn't work for this concept, because the checks are different. Like, I definitely know if I'm sending a check to Rack 1 If I'm sending orcs on, I know that's rank 1. Like, I guess the only one would be like if I'm sending Iridia, like that. Actually, that might be more interesting. So first off, I would do a regular trifecta with trackers and everything like that. Beninja has done one. Fru did one. Those are really interesting. Like when the new version of Rack 1 releases and the Rack 3 fully releases, I definitely want to do a trifecta. So it's all 3 games. It's randomized with trackers, with names that really clearly identify each game and so on. But this might be a cool concept without like blowing it out of proportion, like making it too much, like 3 of the same game. We could do rank 1, rank 2, and rank 3 with very similar names for the 3 players, like Alalados, Alayados, and Ayayados, or whatever. Or Ayalados. 5 for all of them. We could have that, and then, like, the good thing about the rank trilogy is that some of the checks might, hopefully, even across games, for example, they're planets that are the same and things that are the same, so hopefully they have the same name. So, for example, if I'm playing Rack 3, those. If I'm playing Rack 3 and it's like, send the Visibomb gun to something that looks like Ayayados or Alayalados or Ayalados or whatever, like, I don't know which one of the two it is. The Visibomb gun is in both Rack 1 and Rack 2. If it's called the exact same, it's either like, I don't know if, and again, no trackers, I don't know if I'm sending like a very good check to Rack 1 or an absolute dogshit check to Rack 2. If I'm playing Rack 2 and I'm sending Iridia to a player, it could be Rack 1's Iridia or Rack 3's Iridia. The only problem with that is that there's a few checks that would be the same in 2 games. Most of them would be unique, which would defeat the purpose of confusion. And obviously they're usually repeated in 2 games, so it only works if you get it on the 3rd game and you don't know to which of the 2 you're sending it to. But if you get it in one of the 2, you already know, like, got Iridia or got some players Iridia means getting your own. Like in Rack 1, if you just say got a... I guess the only thing, and that's annoying too, because like playing Rack 1 without a tracker is awful, because the toasts are all wrong. Well, I don't know if the update fixes that, but like all the prompts of what you're getting, like half of them don't work correctly. Like in Rack 2 there's the hypnomatic part still popping up, but in Rack 1 it's like half of them are the original ones. Like if it's a weapon, you see it right after getting it. But I guess like that could also play in our favor. Like if we get something in Rack 1, we don't really know what it is half the time. If we're not looking at a client or a tracker. I don't know. I don't know. I just got hit by a wave of VP, so I think it was a good decision to terminate the run quickly, because I would be just dying now. Yeah, no, but that's the thing. Like, if I get the client, then I would know, you know. Um, like obviously, I didn't just have the tracker. I had the tracker and the client. For today, so for this weekend. So, um, we need the mandatory app session at the end. Yeah. Um, and who got it? Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, but you would, like I was saying, that maybe that plays in our favor if Back One doesn't say what we actually got, because like it would add to the mystery and to the confusion. Um, if we had, like, the point was that um, if we do a trilogy without a tracker, if we had a perfect prompt system, like if everything that you just got popped up correctly on screen, um, there's a few instances where um, getting one item in one game could send it, like, would have the same name for both of the two games that you're not playing. So again, getting a Visibomb check in Rack 3 means that you're either sending it to Rack 1 or Rack 2, but you don't know which one. Or a Redia from Rack 2, you could be sending it from Rack to Rack, or I guess the problem is a lot of planets like are the same in Rack 3, like Rilgar, Kerwan, Iridia, but I think the checks are not called Kerwan, Rilgar, Iridia. They're called Metropolis, Blackwater, and Outpost X12. Maybe Iridia is Iridia, because Iridia, I think, on the menu is Iridia. But Kerwan is not Kerwan in the menu, it's Metropolis. So I'm definitely thinking that the check is probably going to be called Metropolis. Which means that that's even less checks that would work like that. But again, if you do get an Iridia in Rack 3, it would either say got Iridia or sent Iridia to whoever. So you would, like, on some of these checks, you would get them on one of the two games that share the same check. So you would know if it's for, you know, Rack 1 or Rack 3, or Rack 1 or Rack 2, or whatever. Or some of the Megacorp weapons would be Rack 1 or Rack 2 and Rack 3, etc. So, I don't know. Like, the best, like, doing it with a trilogy would be interesting because it wouldn't be playing the same game 3 times. It would be playing 3 different games, which would make it more fun. And some checks could still work to add confusion. But I feel like most of the time we would just know what we're getting. So, like, and it could only be to one of the games, right? So the only thing would be keeping track of what we have on each rack game and what we have done in each rack game, to not do it again, and to make sure that, you know, we need to have 3 trackers mentally instead of automatically. So that would be one thing. But I think, like, the main point of this would only be truly realized playing 3 of the same game at the same time. And calling the players very, like, visibly the same, and not using a tracker. So if I ever want to revisit this idea again, I think it would be rack 3 times 3. And then maybe I'd do another going commando times 3 just to, you know, prove the idea on this game after whatever this was. But yeah, I think, and definitely would not have progression balancing at 10, because if I remember correctly, it's like, you know, when it's calculating for multiple players, it's like, okay, if player 1 has on the next sphere gets to like, I don't know, 30% of the available of their available checks. If you have a progression balancing of 10, that means that you will have at least 10% of the available checks of the other player. Actually, if there is a multiple, I think it's 10% of the checks, at least 10% of the checks of the player with the most available checks. So a progression balancing of 10 means that if with 2 players means that if the other player has access to 30 checks, the multi-world makes sure that you have at least 3. So I'm guessing like with this low restriction, this is how it resulted into a very like ping-pongy way. So I assume, I don't know if we can check the, maybe, let's see, on the spoiler log or something like that, we can see like the spheres, but I assume what's happening is like sphere 0 has whatever, and then like 1 and 2 might have like still several checks because like you need to start playing, but then at some point, one sphere for a player is just like you can only get one thing, and this one thing unlocks the next sphere for the other player with 1 or 2 things, and these 1 or 2 things unlock the next sphere for the first player, you know. So let me see. Location, that's fine. Okay. Playthrough. Sphere 0, 4 items. Sphere 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 items. Sphere 2, 4 items. Sphere 3, 2 items. Sphere 4, 3, 5, 1, 6, 1, 7, 1, 8, 1, 9, 1, 10, 1, 11, 2, 12, 2, 13, 3, 14, 1, 15, 1, 16, 1, 17, 2, 18, 3, 19, 2, 21, 21, 1. It was basically spheres of 1. Which is interesting, because each Rack 2 game has like 100 checks. And the spheres were like at most of 6. So like 6 and mostly of 1. So like even if it was like an average of 2 or 3, 3 times 21 is 63. It's... I guess those are just the spheres to like victory, because it ends on sphere 21. It's victory for AI Ados 5 actually, and sphere 18 is victory for Alados 5. So wow, God. So yeah, I think like either, I don't know if progression balancing of 100 makes sense, because 100 would mean that if a player has 30 checks on their sphere, the other player also has access to 30 checks on their sphere. Maybe one of the things that we could do, instead of like doing 50 and 50, we could do like 50 and 100, to make sure that like one player would always have access to at least half the checks of the other, and this other would also would always have the same amount of checks as the one that has the least. So like the one with 100 would always be the one with more checks, I guess, and then the other one at least would have half the checks as the one with 100, and the 100 one would always check like against that one, but like it would already, I don't know. But yeah, looking at the spoiler log, this is like clear validation of what I was saying. Like, this was very ping-pongy between the two. That's another mistake that I did. Like, progression balancing should not be that low. I'm definitely thinking definitely at least 50 and 50, maybe try 50 and 100. And also it would be 3 instances, so I don't know, like 50, 50, 50, or 50, 50, hundo, or 50, hundo, hundo. Something that is not monumentally stupid, and that actually lets us play for a while in one save before having to being BK on your own and having to change to another one, especially when it's 3, because now it was ping-ponging between 2. If it's like ping-ponging with like 3 away, it would be very annoying, let's be honest, like having to change save file all the time like that. So yeah, definitely make sure that you can do like a lot in 1, then change to another, and then do a lot in 2, and then change to another and do a lot in 3. Not in rack 2, 1, 2, 3, but like in players 1, 2, 3. But yeah, I think anything else that I'll say is just repeating myself. Let's recap. If and only if I come back to this idea, it's definitely gonna be high progression balancing, 3 instances, with virtually the same name, without automatic trackers, and with a lot of patience, because even if I love Going Commando, even if I love Ouya, even if I love Rock 1, they all have sections that I do not want to do. And doing them 3 times is definitely not helping. So another thing is, do not promise hundo. Do not go for all possible checks. Prioritize the ones that give progression items. So yesterday happened a lot, like I saw a race or a ship mission that had junk. Do not do it. Do not do it. It's against my nature, and it's hard to ignore things that I can do. But if they give shit, do not bother. Future me. No, really, like, with those things, I think it becomes way more doable, and like, especially with several Ratchet instances where there's a lot of bolts and bolt packs, and special bolts and things like that, and nanotech boosts in this one, progressive weapons, I guess, and like a lot of random shit in Ouya, because like, wow. make sure to only do the ones that give planets, that give gadgets, that give like key weapons and things like that, like and items. Like follow like this critical path of 21 spheres. Do not stray into like, oh, but I want a bold pack. No, you don't. But yeah, I mean, I'm thinking I will come back to this idea, but I definitely need to polish it a bit more and then have it ready. And maybe that time is rank 3x3, and then we'll do some going commando, polished concept rerun. But yeah, in any case. Thank you so much for watching. I'll just save here real quick. I don't know why, because... Hey, actually, this one didn't get to 99.99. But yeah, we'll just go back to the menu. Hope you enjoyed Yeetle music, Protopet music for like forever. And yeah, I hope you had fun watching this. I hope you understand what the idea was, even if it wasn't like super well realized and brought to life. But you know, lessons learned. We live and we learn, and we can definitely do better. So, you know, it's just content for the future. We're just content farming now. No, but we like I had a vague concept in mind. Now I know what it means and what it works and what it doesn't, and then like I can do something better. But it's not gonna be like next thing I do, you know. Yeah. Thanks so much for watching. Again, hope it was fun anyway. And I hope to see you in the next one, in something else, in more Ratchet, in more Multiworld, in something else. Like, again, Chag is coming here next week. We're definitely gonna do some Multiworld action. I don't know if it'll be Ratchet. It might be like a double Hollow Knight randomizer, but each one plays one. It might be, you know, Oot again with Rack or something. It might be the async with Boninja that he mentioned before. And also we were planning on doing the Lego Star Wars 2, the original trilogy Platinum. Yeah, that would be funny. I thought that. But I have never played, well, we've never played the other game. So playing it for the first time as a randomizer would be a thing. Especially for me on Oud, because I feel like that's way bigger and more open. Like you can do 20,000 things at once, and you really not need to know the way. But yeah, in any case, the point was that if you're here for Multiworlds, there's definitely more coming soon. If you're here for Ratchet and Clank, there's definitely more coming soon. And if you're here for Chike, which you should be, she's gonna be on screen, actively here, very, very soon. Yeah, more Chike coming soon. For real. Love to see it. And yeah, love to see everyone in chat. If you're watching on YouTube, remember that magic happens live on Twitch. You can scream how bad of an idea this was, or how you would change it live, so I take notes. But yeah, if you're watching on YouTube, you can leave a comment. I obviously read all of them because small channel, so I can handle that. But yeah, you know, like, subscribe, all that jazz, and I'll see you on the next one. Thank you again. Love y'all. Bye.